World demand for sugar is what drives sugarcane farming. 80% of sugar comes from sugarcane, while the rest comes from sugar beets. The white delicious stuff we call sugar is sucrose, a molecule made from 12 carbon atoms, 22 atoms of hydrogen, and 11 atoms of oxygen. Compounds made from these three elements are carbohydrates. Sugar, or sucrose, is found naturally in plants, but the sugar we eat comes from the plant sugarcane. Sucrose is actually two other types of sugar stuck together, fructose and glucose. If you look at dry sugar crystals, you'll see they are shaped like tiny cubes. These cubes are called sugar crystals. Sugar crystals are arrangements of glucose molecules. When sugar is made for candy, the sugar is dissolved in water and the sugar goes into a solution. An infinite amount of sugar can't dissolve into a set amount of water. When as much sugar is dissolved into water as possible, the water solution is saturated. This saturation point changes with the temperature of the solution. The higher the temperature, the more sugar that can be held in the solution. When candy is cooked, water, sugar, and other ingredients are heated up to incredibly high temperatures. At these temperatures, the sugar stays in solution, but much of the original water evaporates. When the candy cools, there is more sugar in the solution than can normally be possible. At this stage, the solution is said to be supersaturated. At this state, the solution is very unstable. If the solution is stirred or moved at all, the sugar will go back into crystal form. The fact that sugar can turn into crystals is of utmost importance in the making of candy. There are two types of candy, crystalline and amorphous. Crystalline candies include fudge, while amorphous candies are lollipops and caramel. Amorphous candies have recipes that are designed specifically to prevent the candy from crystallizing. The way the crystallization of the candy is prevented is by having glucose and fructose in the mixture. The other types of sugar keep large sucrose crystals from forming. Another cool way sucrose is kept from turning into crystals is by inverting the solution. This is done by adding non-sucrose sugar, which is corn syrup. The corn syrup breaks up the sugar into glucose and fructose, which do not crystallize. This is why there is corn syrup in many foods and candies. All types of sugar are very important in our lives, and of course, sugar is very important to candy.